all my nerd friends out there. It's Mr. Chill here. And I just got done reading Batman Killing Time. And it was a pretty good story this Tom King wrote. I didn't reveal the last issue, issue 5, because I wanted to basically sum it all up. It was getting close to issue 6. I said, you know what? Issue 5 wasn't that big of a deal. Just talked about hyping up this big old war that's gonna happen in this middle of the park. The Penguin hired a bunch of minions from other gangs, and he paid them a fortune to get this this eye that holds so much power that everyone wants. Everyone wants. The government wants it. Batman wants it back. Catwoman and Riddler wants to sell it away, and the Help wanted the awesome new character to help. We all know who's behind all this now. It's the Clock King. The Clock King is behind all this. He came up with the bank robbery in the beginning of the story. He came up with the deal. He knew that deal would fall apart. He knew everything. He knew everything that was gonna happen. That was pretty crazy because it was all about time. It was cool that Clock King was in this issue. I liked it a lot. It made sense. It's called Batman Killing Time, and Clock King time makes sense. It talks about how he developed it, how he knew Catwoman and Riddler would basically run off. Catwoman would lose the eye. The right place that would pick it up, the right time. Everything fell to the time that he knew what it was gonna be. So it was crazy, and just crazy. So many people died for this idea. Like I said, the best part of the whole story, the whole 6th issue to me was the Help. The character, the Help was cool. The sucks he didn't use him too much in this. That's what sucks. You to see him, that Catwoman kicked his face and he just ran off. He's in hiding somewhere. We don't know where he'll be at. Yeah, I just know he wanted the eye. He wanted that power. Wherever the eye could do, he wanted it badly. It was cool that when the Help was fighting Catwoman in this story, in this comic, he was naming some of the moves that he saw Catwoman fight. He was naming, oh, my word, woman, this sensation. I see remnants of Sage and a touch of Lady Shiva. Just an angel of the elbow there. But most of all, it defines the classification that best I can do is say it's her next attempt does not Savage. So I wonder, is he talking about Vandal Savage? The one that's been basically kind of like a remnant time. He's like powerful. He's like a king of conqueror in a way. He has like time remnants and all that stuff. I haven't heard Vandal Savage name for a long time, so it's Savage. So that's pretty crazy. I wonder he's talking about Savage, or just he got kicked in the face before he mentioned more. He just said Savage. So that's what was unique in this page. But sucks so many died here. It was sad that Batman was trying to save so many people and all that stuff. And it was an okay story. It was not that big. It was cool to see Clock King here getting used. You don't see Clock King. He's like one of the not the most popular villains in Batman's rogues gallery, so it was cool to change it up. I like that. And Clock King's one of the unique people. Like I say, he fights. He beat Batman with time. He knew where to get the eye. He hit the eye. He was on the run for I think a month and a half. Yeah, a month and a half. He basically avoided the Batman. He knew the Batman would catch him. That's why he got rid of the eye. He sold the eye off. He gave it to some stewardess that served him coffee. Then that stewardess sold it to some pawnbroker, and the pawnbroker sold it to some girl named Vera. Argentina examines that prize, and I wonder who's this girl gonna be. She saw the eye and likes it. Anyone that sees this wooden eye, looks like it's just a regular eye, becomes amazed from it, like from it. Everyone wanted the Penguin, but it's cool that Batman caught everyone in the end of the story. Basically, you see Penguin sipping the wine, martini in his little ice lounge, got ass kicked. Boomerang just launched right in his head. He's done. The detective Riddler actually shoots her in the eye. Basically, the one that cursed a lot, just could say shit and fuck, whatever cuss words she was saying. Forgive me for my French. Forgive me. And now she just said cuss words. That's how bad the damage that Riddler shot her with. She was recovering, shot her. And basically, Batman caught Catwoman and Riddler now. Riddler set up Catwoman because Catwoman was kind of set up Riddler and got payback. So they're in Arkham. And it was cool that when Batman went back to go see Roz, basically told him that if it wasn't for how crazy you are, like how Bruce is so crazy in his theories, his ideas, and all that stuff, who Batman is, he wouldn't be he would he was. That's why Ra's al Ghul chose Batman to be the leader of the League of Shadows. Forgive me, I couldn't tongue twister all of a sudden. The League of Shadows, basically, or Assassins, whatever. I keep thinking that Batman began movie, the League of Shadows. Which one is it? League of Assassins or League of Shadows or whatever? Ra's al Ghul's organization, he wanted him in charge. But when he talked about the help, when Batman Batman went to go ask Roz about the help. Where is he? He's disappeared. Basically, he said that he's surprised he survived from the help. The help's one of the top students, top teachers that Ra's al Ghul taught with. He's basically more skilled than anyone ever will fought, and he would have been basically the lead of the League of Shadows if it wasn't, like I said, he was a help. He's not a leader. He was always helping, becoming like a hitman, a criminal. Basically, that's who he is, a criminal, a hitman. And Ross didn't see that. If he wasn't that kind of person, he would be the new leader of the Shadows. But I hope the help comes back. He's a unique character. He's very cool. He was like the coolest thing that came out of the sixth issue that Tom King wrote. In the end, it was pretty funny. It was funny that with basically, Clark King was telling his story why he got rid of this. He planned all this. He didn't care. Like Batman asked why you didn't just keep it, because he knew he would get caught and he knew he didn't care. You did all this for just to hold on the eye for a month. And he said, "Yep, I did all this to hold the item for a month." And Batman just sucked him in the face and said, "Ah, okay, there we go." He was just pissed off that basically Clark King kind of won, and it shows cool Batgirl in Arkham. I never knew Batgirl went to Arkham. She looks insane and crazy. Not Batgirl, I mean Catwoman looks insane, saying meow meow, and it's cool that it shows time on here. You can tell that Clark King was writing everything, how everything's going. Riddler's telling him riddles. Basically, he knew that was gonna happen, and that's it. That's it for the story of Killing Time. Like I said, nothing big happened. Everyone got caught. Clark King got caught. Penguin got caught. Riddler got caught. Batman got caught. Not Batman, no. Catwoman got caught. Batman caught them all. The help's out there in the world, and the Eye is gone. The Eye's with some other people. They never mentioned what the really Eye could do. They show flashbacks of Greek mythology. That's where he came from, or other times, and just it didn't show. They show more chaos. There was like when they showed Athena's city getting destroyed by Ares, the god of the war between Athena and Ares and all that stuff. The people in Greece, a long history, and some other about mother killing her son, and it was just showing a lot of tragic around this Eye, and it shows death. This Eye leads to a lot of death. Obviously, that's what this Eye leads. Because even during this whole thing, get this Eye, get this weapon, get this Eye, whatever it is, it killed over 175 people. Died. All those criminals, cops, they're all died for nothing. So that's all this is. An Eye led to death. That's like the death of the Eye, basically. So yeah, it was a unique story. Tom King, I'll say not one of my favorites of Tom King stories, but it was pretty unique. It was good. 6 issues. I have a feeling this was like a story that was probably gonna be in his Batman run. Because I remember Tom King had like 100 issues he wanted to do. 100 issues of his Batman run, and it was gonna lead up to kind of like the Batman Catwoman story. It was gonna do a big one story like that. I bet you this was part of it. And I kind of want Tom King to leave the Batman alone now. Like, he's been doing a lot of Batman stories. Don't get me wrong, these stories are pretty unique. This was okay. Still, his Batman run by itself was awesome. His Batman Catwoman was pretty good. It was okay, so just took a long time to finish. But I kind of like to see him write other stories now. Leave the Batman character alone. Go do some org characters. Go do a Flash, Green Lantern, something. I don't know. I think Tom King is a great writer. Maybe needs some more ideas out of the Batman world. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what's next. Tom King. I think he's doing some other issues that I've not had a chance to read as well. Give me some. How about you give me some ideas of some Tom King stories to go check out? I read the Batman story, Tom King, the Batman run, Rebirth one. I read the Batman Catwoman Tom King one. I read the Batman Killing Time. I heard he did a Superman one, Man of Steel. I'm not 100% sure on that. But give me some great Tom King stories. Comment below. I like to read some. So he's a good writer to me. I love his writing. He's a good story. This is like a so-so, not one of his best works, but it's pretty good. It was pretty fun in the beginning. Start dying out a little bit. I like how he used the clocking. I like the help he created. For everyone else, it was so-so. But thank you all for watching. Like I said, comment below what you think of Batman Killing Time 1 through 6. The whole story's finished now. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Were you disappointed? Or do you love it? Give me your thoughts. I would like to hear it. But thank you all for watching my videos. Please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to talk to you more about some comic books. And have a good day and good night. Remember, stay nerdy forever. Bye.